We all want to have positive finances in Soccer Manager 2024. Go to the finance screen and everything is green. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make this happen, so pay attention. To begin with, you have to know that something very important about Soccer Manager 2024 is the financial aspect, for me more important than the sporting aspect in the first and second seasons. So before starting to clock without control, you have to do the following thing that I am going to tell you. Of course, with large teams that have more than 50M with some sales, you can make big signings. The tips will be for any team, so let's get to it. The first and most important thing is to improve the club area whenever possible. Without this improvement, it is almost impossible for finances to be positive. Speaking of the stadium, it only needs to be improved when the average capacity of the stadium approaches the maximum capacity. In small teams you have to have it at least level 3, for the first division at level 6 it is fine. Sponsors are also fundamental for finances. You always have to choose the one that gives you money every month. In large teams you can choose 2 seasons. But in small and medium-sized teams you should choose 1 season, since the next season if you did well it is quite likely that you will get more money. For a small or medium team you have to know when to sell players and not put a label that says your best players are not sold, since with a good offer you can greatly improve your team. It is better to have an entire team of players with a rating of 80 than a team of players with a rating of 75 or similar and a player with a rating of 85, for example. You always have to find balance in the team. That is to say that if, for example, you receive a very good offer in the second season for your best player, consider selling him, since this way you will be able to make at least 3 signings and the salary expenditure will be the same with those 3 players who give you balance as with your best player. The manager's attributes can be very useful too, since he will save you a lot of money. I leave you on the screen the attributes that need to be improved for finances. Now I will show you a trick for any team. If you sign a free agent player, in 6 months or the following season you can sell him for much more than the money you paid for him. Look for players who do not have to pay agent fees, but if not, selling free agents is also very profitable. Finally, I would say that it is not good to see the finance section as such, because maybe you are in the negative but really not. Let me explain. Every time you play a game is where you earn the most money. To control well whether you are positive or negative, write down the money you have on one day of the week in the game, then advance an exact week with a match played in your stadium and see if you have more or less money to know if you win each week or you lose money. Little more to explain. I hope it has been useful to you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button.